Jesus says that we will fast when the bridegroom is taken away from them. Well, the bridegroom isn't here, so we're called to fast, right? But why do we fast? And it's fitting that we have this reading on a Friday, right, which is kind of an intentional fast day for us as Catholics. But the reason is because it orders our powers of the soul. So St. Thomas Aquinas talks about that there's different orders within the powers of our soul. And at the top, we have our intellect and our will. And these are what should have the highest power. And below that, we have our sensible appetites, or our sensible powers. And that's where food is. To be more specific, it's in the concupiscible appetites, is where our desire for food and drink, and it's actually our desire for sex and things like that is too. So if somebody struggles with lust, a good thing for them to do is fast from food, because those are connected in a way. But we want to make sure those are ordered, right? Where our intellect and will have the highest power. That tends not to be the case nowadays. It seems to be that our desires for physical things tend to have more power than our intellect and our will. And so we fast because we're trying to order these in the right way. Because if we can't say no to chocolate, we're not going to be able to say no to sin. You know what I mean? So there's little ways that we're able to say no to things to help us to say no to sin. And it's by fasting. It's by giving up food. It's by giving up drink. It's by giving up specific things, right? So our encouragement here today is, it's Lent. It's Friday. We're going to fast. But we're not going to fast just because it's some spiritual diet. But we're going to fast because we love the Lord. And we're asking Him to help us order our powers of our soul so that we may choose Him when the time comes. Amen.